you've known since middle school, growing up together, falling in love, dreaming big, creating a world that millions of people around the globe watched unfold. That was the Scotts, Kristy and Desmond, a couple whose journey of love, heartbreak, and resilience captivated fans everywhere. But today, that story has taken a heartbreaking turn. In this video, we're diving deep into the emotional announcement that has rocked one of the internet's most beloved couples. What happened? What does this mean for their future, and theirs fans? Stay tuned, because this is the full story behind the Scotts separation. Main story, setting the scene. Kristy and Desmond Scott weren't just any couple. They were childhood sweethearts. They met back in middle school, long before social media fame, before the cameras, before the fans. From those early school days, something clicked, a connection that neither time nor distance could break. Fast forward years later, and they were married, young, in love, and building what many saw as a fairy tale life. They moved together to Houston, Texas, and poured their hearts into creating what they called their dream house. It was more than just bricks and beams, it was a symbol of everything they had built together. Their journey wasn't perfect, no real love story ever is, but Kristy and Desmond shared every twist and turn with their fans. From joyful celebrations to tough challenges, they never hid the reality of life behind a filter. And that honesty, raw and real, is exactly what made millions of people feel connected to them. So when news broke that Kristy had filed for divorce after 11 years of marriage, the internet didn't just react, it felt it. Court details, dramatic but respectful. According to newly released court documents obtained by TMZ, Kristy filed divorce papers citing alleged infidelity as the reason for the split. While neither Kristy nor Desmond has released a full public statement yet, the filing marks the official beginning of their legal separation, and confirms that they will no longer be living together as husband and wife. For fans who have followed every milestone along their journey, this news hit like a gut punch. So many loved watching them grow, fight, laugh, and inspire, and now, many are wondering how something so strong could end this way. Fan and public reactions, social buzz. Right after the news broke, social media exploded. Within minutes, fans flooded Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and YouTube with messages of disbelief, heartbreak, and support. Some fans wrote, "I've watched them since the beginning. This feels like losing family. They always seemed so real, I never expected this." Sending strength to both Kristy and Desmond. "This is devastating." Others pointed to past hints, moments in videos or captions that now, in hindsight, seem like signs of things being harder behind the scenes than we realized. Critics and gossip accounts also chimed in, of course, but the majority of commentary has been overwhelmingly supportive. People aren't celebrating this news, they're mourning it. Emotional moments, the human side. And that's what makes this story so powerful. Yes, they were internet personalities. Yes, their life was shared with millions. But at the end of the day, Kristy and Desmond were two humans, two people who loved deeply, lived publicly, and now are navigating one of the hardest chapters life can bring, the end of a long-term partnership. Imagine that. Sharing your life on camera, generating joy for others, and then having your pain become everyone's conversation. How do you protect your heart through that? How do you heal when the world is watching? Kristy's decision to file for divorce wasn't just a legal step. It was a deeply personal choice, one that took courage, strength, and clarity. To pivot a life built over 11 years is not easy. To walk away from something public is even harder. What this means for the future. So what's next?